you guys are having a fantastic day so far. For today, what we are going to be talking about is I'm going to introduce some acids and bases. Okay, this is probably going to be the last unit before Christmas break, which is kind of crazy. That's coming up so fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about a little bit of intro, and then I will explain the activity that you have for today. Okay, so what I want to present, I'm going to present my screen here. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see my screen. I'm pulling up the PowerPoint right now. Now, hopefully you guys have heard the term acids and bases before. And I'm going to go over a little bit more detail about what each one means. Okay.
All right, guys.
So acids always start with an H. Okay, so whenever you see like HCl, that's hydrochloric acid. That's an acid. Anything that starts with an H is an acid. And if you need to pause the video at any time to catch up notes, that's fine. In addition, acids always create a hydronium ion. Okay? Hydronium is an H3O or a H+. Okay? And that's what hydronium is in water. Okay? And on a pH scale. So tomorrow what we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to take a video of a lab where we're going to analyze the pH values of different substances. All acids have pH below 7. Okay? Acids also taste sour, they react with metals to form gas, and they can be corrosive. Okay? So those are some of the big takeaways for acids. And they conduct electricity. Okay? Common acids are vinegar, stomach juice, lemons, acid rain, battery acid. Okay, so those are just some of the examples that are common acids. Okay, bases. So bases have a formula that end in OH. Okay, so OH, NaOH. And these produce what's called hydroxide ions. A hydroxide ion is an OH negative ion. All right. And their pH is above 7. So their pH can go from 7 to 14. They taste bitter. Many bases taste bitter, and they'll conduct electricity. Okay? And some common bases are baking soda, Tums, lotion, soap, and cleaning products like bleach. Okay? Those are some very strong bases. Okay? And then there's water. So we said acids always start with H. Bases always end in OH. So if you combine those two, you create H2O. And water is neutral. Okay? Water is neutral. All right? Water can act as both an acid and a base, depending on what it reacts with. All right? Any neutral substance has a pH of 7. Okay? So that's just a little background of acids and bases, all right? So what I'm going to show you is the assignment within Google Classroom, okay? So you'll find this under each period. I'm just going to click on period 2. If it loads. There we go. Classwork. And it's called the acid-base effect. So you can click on it, and there's some questions to answer, okay? Try your best on answering the pre-lab questions. Okay, so what is the pH range for acid, base, water? What do you think will happen to the pH of an acid when water is added? Well, acids are below 7. So if you add water, which is 7, do you think it will go up or down? And then the same question is for bases. So if you scroll down a little bit, it'll take you to these instructions. where you will do simulation. So I'm going to click on the simulation here. My computer's running a little slow today. There we go. So what you're going to be analyzing is different solutions, okay? And if they're what their pH value and if they're acidic or basic. So one example I'm going to do, I may as well do the first one. I'm going to see what drain cleaner is. All right, so I'm going to put some drain cleaner in. I'm going to go about halfway, okay? And let's say I go above, and I didn't mean to. What I can do is I can release some out the drain. Okay? And then to find the pH, you're going to take the pH tester and put it out in the solution. So drain cleaner has a pH of 13, which is a base. So what's going to happen if I add water to it? What's happening to my value? Bases go down if I add water. Okay? Let's see what an acid would look like. All right, let's put some acid in here. Ooh, that's a very strong acid, right? A 1 pH. So what's going to happen if I put water in an acid? As you can see, it starts to go up. Okay? And you will answer various questions throughout the assignment. Okay, so hopefully that kind of made sense. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. If not, I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.